Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a color and chat out of this book, Les Grands Classiques Tome 5. I have lined a page and it's ready to be colored. So I've got this page ready for us to work on today. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bring you down some. So you can see better. Well, okay. Alright. Now I can kind of see where I'm at on the camera, so we'll be good. Alrighty. So, we're going to be coloring with our Prismacolors because markers would bleed through, like in this instance here. Like right there. Oh, right there. So we can't do markers, but pencils work just fine. So we're going to start on the twos, which there's more twos down in this area here. And that is like a gray. I'm going to get my color chart out right quick so it'll be ready. And we'll be ready to start. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. I'm gonna open my Prismas up. And we're gonna go ahead and start. So I'm thinking, it's like a darker gray. So I'm thinking 70% cool gray. My arm is right in the way. Alright. 70% cool gray. There it is right there. I'm going to grab my sharpener and my little can that I put my shavings in. I'm going to turn it to where I need it. And this Toggle sharpener works wonders. It really does. Yep, look at that. Got a nice point on there. Alright. Let's get right into it. Move these over. And we're going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to zoom you in just a bit so you can see what's happening. All right. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's good. We've been doing pretty good here. It rained today, which was really good. We needed that for the garden. And I always love a good storm, a good rain. Love it. Okay, so I actually decided I think I was talking about it in the last video, that I'm going to get a binding machine. I'm pretty sure I was talking about it last time. I'm really excited about that. I may end up doing all of my books with the binding machine just to have them all nice and ring bound so that they're easy to color in. Please don't start. Oh. She's over there cleaning her little self while she's laying down. It's adorable. I never got around to making any videos for the channel to represent her. Maybe I should. I don't know. I've got a tight schedule through the week anyway, where I'm making these videos, and then I make scary story videos as well on a different channel. So, you know, like, it wouldn't really work out very well. Okay. Now I've got stuff on the outside of the page. Why is there paint? I don't need that. Got paint just sitting on the table for no reason whatsoever. Okay. There, it's a little better. I like my pages to look nice. You know, like, I don't like messy pages. I'm thinking that I'll probably end up coloring in Mythographic Menagerie, because that's what the majority of you guys wanted, for the people that voted in the poll. It's still up, so you've still got time if you want to. But so far, Menagerie is winning. I believe I've done 3 pages out of that one so far. So I'm excited. I need something. I need water or something. My throat's getting dry. Well, I don't know what that was. Just some noise. Where'd my... Oh. Couldn't find my sharpener. I love this sharpener already. It just makes the pencil get to the perfect point without, like, sharpening down a bunch of the lid. Which, I like that. Okay. So, at the end of this month, you'll probably see a video about my binding machine. Because I'm going to demonstrate on here how to use it, just in case any of you decide to get one and want to know how to use it. It's just going to be how to use a binding machine. This will probably be one of the books that I use it for too, because I think it'd just be easier to do it that way. Because, you know, you don't have to break the spine open to be able to color. I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure what show. I'm not sure what movie this is from. If you guys know, leave it in the comments below. I don't know. This page won't take me long after I upload this, because hopefully most of it will be done. Let's see. I'm wanting to get Fantasia by Nicholas F. Chandra Wianata. I really want that book. It's really like intricate looking. I just don't know if I would color in it. I don't color in my Kirby Rosanna's books. I want to, but at the same time, you know, it's a lot of detail. And I don't know if I could do it. I'm sure I could, just it'd take me a while. What I'm wanting to try is, like in this sketchbook here, just taking a page, looking up a reference and coloring that page like the picture, you know? Again, I don't know if I would be able to, because it's a lot of detail, and just coloring with pencils would be tricky. Getting lead all over the table. That's alright. We don't care. Okay. I need another one of these. Don't you start making noise while I'm doing stuff. But I want another one of these Disney books. I just think they're fun. They're easy. You just use black for the ones and then color it right away. Oh, shake the whole desk, yep. Okay. So we've got this part here, and then that is all of the twos, I believe. Yeah, and then we get into the skin tones. So We'll use light peach and peach for the skin. I believe last time I also said that I was going to move my table back where it was. More than likely. Because the way it is right now, well, the way it is right now, my light is directly next to my computer, which is on my left. So the light used to be above me to the right. I liked when I could just, you know, I could just enjoy what am I trying to say? I need help. I could enjoy coloring without worrying about moving a lamp. Yeah. I know it's a little harder for you guys to see. So, I don't need to move the lamp, really, if I put it on the other side to begin with. Okay. So if I put it on my left to begin with, it won't matter. Alright, so our grays are finished. Cool. So now we're going to do the skin, like I was saying. We're going to use light peach and peach. Alright. I'll go ahead and empty this. Okay. Alright. Skin, so threes. We're going to start with threes. Alright, I'm already ready to start the next page. I want to do another animal stencil page. I love the Animal Stencils book by Sun Life Drawing. I love those. What are you guys working on right now? I've still been working on my witch fantasy book from Color Questopia. Thinking about starting to work out of a different book. Like I was gonna work in my Kirby Rosanna's book, but then I was like, a little too much detail for me for now. I'll tackle one when I get my binding machine. I'll try one. I've already done one out of shoot, now which one was it that I actually did one out of? I think it was Mythic World, maybe. It could have been Worlds Within Worlds. I'm not for sure. But I know I did one. And it turned out pretty decent. I liked it. I had to choose one out of another book. Or I had to choose one out of one of the books to do. Yesterday, I was the biggest moron in the house. I kept trying to look out the bathroom window because I was like, is there something out there? Maybe an animal or a person or something. Because I kept seeing something. And I just kept looking. Getting closer and closer to the window each time. And the final time, I got so close that I hit my head on one of the handles to raise the window. So I'm thinking I've got a good bruise right now. I don't know, I haven't looked. But I'm probably the dumbest person in this house. I need help. Hopefully you guys are not as stupid as I am. And if you are, welcome to the club. Happy to have you. I still can't believe that I was that idiotic that I did that. It's because it was such a simple freaking mistake. Because it was just like bump. And I was like, ugh. It hurt too. Like it hurt. I hit it pretty good. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of Hell's Kitchen, a lot of The Walking Dead. I watched some Walking Dead last night. It's pretty good. I love that show though. That's one of my favorite shows. It's up there with Pretty Little Liars and The Vampire Diaries for me. I love those three shows. So much that I bought the complete series of all of them. I bought The Vampire Diaries, the set of that, because after they took it off Netflix. Because I was like, well, I like that show. Where am I going to be able to watch it now? So I was like, well, I know. I'll buy the whole series, then it won't matter. Same thing with The Walking Dead. Same thing with Pretty Little Liars. Now, I hadn't watched Pretty Little Liars in years. I watched it on probably a very illegal app. I don't know if it was or not. It was in the App Store, I believe, a while back. So, it must not have been illegal if it was on the App Store. Anyway, that's where I watched it before. And it had been a while since I'd watched it. I was like, you know, this app doesn't work anymore. They probably took down the app. This app doesn't work anymore. What am I gonna do? How am I supposed to watch it now? So I went to Walmart's in-store section of the app, and they had it, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna buy it. Buy the whole series. I've watched the whole series probably 3 times. Vampire Diaries about 3 times. The Walking Dead probably 4 or 5 times. I'm probably on my 5th time right now. I used to rewatch the whole series when a new season was about to come on. And since season 11 has been on Netflix for a bit now, I was like, we'll watch her again. Love it. We'll get to season 11, see what happens. That's the last season, though. That was the series finale. I want to know what happened to Andrew Lincoln. That's a spoiler. I'm not going to say anything else, but, you know, like, I want to know what happened. Now that's the actor's name. Rick is who he plays. So I want to know what happened to Rick. Okay, there's his arms. Let's go to his neck. We're about at 30 minutes, so probably when we get the skin done, I'll probably stop, because we're already at 30. So, okay. I'm gonna get me something to eat when I'm finished. I don't know what, but I'm gonna get something to eat. My mama, my grandma, whatever, she was supposed to get me something for my birthday. She never did. And that was the 19th of May. Let's see, that was probably 3 weeks ago. Yep. It's alright. Doesn't matter. Didn't get Tyler anything for his birthday, my brother. Claimed she was going to take him to Cracker Barrel, but she did not. You know, like, it's just frustrating. Somebody says, oh, we'll get you something. And then they don't, you know. Reminds me of a Valentine's Day. I hate Valentine's Day, honestly. There's nothing good about it when you're not with anybody. It's just a day you can feel sorry for yourself. Or for some people, they celebrate being single. I usually just buy myself something, you know. I don't care. Usually I get myself like a bag of candy. I don't even know if I got myself anything this year. Don't know. Alright. I believe I'm on season 6 of The Walking Dead. When I was ordering the series off of Amazon, you know, I always look at the reviews. So I'm like, alright, these people were happy. These people were not. Why were they not happy? So I can make sure, you know, if there's a problem that I don't get it. But someone's problem was that they didn't like the show after season 4. And I'm like, that's not even close to the seller's fault that you don't like something. Just return it and get your money back if you don't like it. Like, you don't have to go off and leave a bad review just because you don't like something that is not even the seller's fault. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. That's just petty right there. Leaving them a bad review because of you. Oh, I don't like something. It's the seller's fault. No, it's not. No, it's not. But anyway, people like to be dramatic about stuff. You know, like, if I didn't like a show, I wouldn't tell people that I didn't like it. Unless they asked, you know. Unless I was talking to somebody about something like that. I had a friend in high school I was talking to. And we was talking about movies, and she brings up Marvel, and I'm like, well, I don't care for Marvel. I don't like it. And then my other friend, she's like, I don't want to hear that come out of your mouth again. Like, in a really mean, snarky tone. And I'm like, well, it's my opinion. I don't have to listen to you. Didn't say that, but I should have. You know, your opinions could mean something else for somebody else. You could be wrong in somebody else's eyes. But you don't have to just freaking go off on somebody just because you don't like something that they do. And I am no longer friends with that person. Nor will I ever be again. Because I could not stand how she was. You know, she was always the victim. Always. I would say something wrong and she would go off. I would say something and she'd call me a hypocrite for no apparent reason. You know, just stupid crap like that. And I could not deal with that anymore. So when, you know, everything happened in 2021, you know, like I didn't go to school in person that year because, you know, you had to wear the masks and everything. I was like, I'm not going to deal with that. I'll just stay home and do work online. Do my work online. And thank God I did not have to see or speak to that friend. Not friend, that person. I haven't considered myself her friend in, I don't even know, years probably. She always wanted me to, I'm not gonna go into no gender crap. I ain't gonna do that. 'Cause I'm sure something will be said wrong. But anyway, you know. And there was one time that I had hurt my knee pretty good. You know, like I didn't break it or anything, but it was like I couldn't bend it much because it would hurt pretty good. So one day I'm there, I've got my leg in the seat because my knee is hurting. And she comes over, she's like, here, let me sit with you. I'm like, no, my knee's hurting right now. When I bend it, it's hurting. She's like, move over now. And she keeps on and on and on and on until I freaking decide to move. You know, and then she took up most of the seat. Like she wasn't a big girl at all. She took most of the seat just so she could turn around and talk to people behind her. I'm like, dude, really? So I was trying to scrunch up against the window, my knee hurting, trying not to let her touch me. Because I was just mad that day because of that. Made me so mad. And then we got into an argument one day about something stupid. And then I was, I know it ain't right, but I was calling her names and stuff. And somebody that had a crush on her, which was one of my good friends, was telling her everything that I was saying. So, that got me caught. But anyway, that was after. But anyway, what? I just said that. Never call people you're friends with names while you're fighting because it'll come back to get you. It will. But we were in an argument. We were in a fight. We didn't talk to each other And my other friend, she was just fed up with it. She actually took her side instead of my side. For what reason, I have no idea. But, you know, she texted me. She's like, well, until you two make up, we're done. We're not friends. I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? She's like, well, you're trying to make me pick sides. You're trying to make me pick your side over hers. And I'm not having it. I'm like, what the heck? I literally told her that I would never make her choose a side. Because, you know, she was my friend. I'm not going to put her in that position to choose a side. Like, I'm not that kind of person. But apparently she thought I was, you know. And that made me even more mad. I was like, what is going on with these people? So eventually, I just texted her. I was like, listen, I'm sorry for what's happened. And I want to put this behind us. And then she still didn't want to be friends or anything. And the next day, she was on the bus talking to me, acting like nothing happened. And then that's when she asked if I'd been calling her names. I lied. I was like, no, I didn't do that. And she's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. So, and then she just dropped it and let it go. I was like, well, I got away with that one. But I don't know if she believed him or what. I have no idea. But we just went on. And that's when I figured out that I was finished. I didn't want to do that anymore. Not everyone that is your friend is going to act like your friend. You know, some people, they don't care about your well-being. They don't care about what you have to say. And that's what my experience was. She did not care one bit about what I had to say. So I was just like, she's gone. She's cut from my life after school is over. And she sure was. Never spoke to her again. Never texted her again. I never even talked to her after that. And I don't plan to either. Unblocked her off Facebook just to see what she was going on about. And I see it and I'm like, nah, I should have just left her blocked. I'm going to block her again here in a little bit. But I don't deal with drama at all. So, like YouTube drama, you know, I used to watch people on YouTube and there was a lot of drama around them in the makeup community. You probably could guess. But, yeah, I don't watch them anymore. I used to watch a few people from the makeup community. And I've just decided not to. Because it's just so much drama. And I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't getting myself in trouble with anybody. Some of you may watch some of these people and I'm not gonna crap all over that. That's not how I roll. I don't like to make people feel like they can't do something, you know? I mean, I don't want I don't want negative comments on the channel anyway. I've had one, maybe two in the past for this channel, but I just delete them because I don't want that kind of energy on the channel with us, you know. I'm just trying to do what I do and enjoy it. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. Gotta get up early, about probably 8:30. Gotta get Dad up so we can go. We usually go about 9 and then get home probably around 10:30, maybe, if that. You know, maybe around like 10. Doesn't take long to get where we're going. There's a Save-A-Lot that's real close to where we are, so we just go to that Save-A-Lot because it's cheaper than the one in Berea. The one in Berea, God almighty. I mean, it's not their fault. It might be, I don't know. But a bag of taters, $7 almost. When we can go the other place and get them for like $4 or $5. For a 10-pound bag, you only get an 8-pound bag down at the other place. So, we like going to the cheaper place. They usually don't have a few things that we go for, but we just run by the other place because those things are usually a little bit cheaper. Alright, when I finish, well, yeah, I'm going to do the rest of this hand, and then I'm going to stop. Alright, so, we got a good amount done. Yeah. Alrighty. Got a good amount finished. I'm happy. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, because I got a few things that I need to do. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're working on right now. If you're working out of this book, or Such and Such Deva, or Color Questopia, or something like that. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.